Yo, this is Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct. I wanted to kind of look you guys in the eyes tonight and kind of give you an understanding that the Honorable Talk Show will never interview a rat. So please get this rat out of my DM, and to anybody else that feels as though my DM is a place to converse to me, that's not the place. The place is face to face. I don't have any conversation for no rats. And if this you guys are trying to put it on record, let me go ahead and just say it out loud for you guys. Every last one of you rats condone it. The rat lovers condone it. I don't condone it. The Honorable Honor Your Life campaign, we don't condone it. Nobody that has honor running through their veins condone it. So our goal is this, to make sure that y'all don't get it off with the youth. Make sure you guys don't pull wool over their eyes the same way you pull wool over our eyes. To see a guy like Suge Knight come out and say that Dre done with he made up or whatever the case may be, I don't know, because after I just heard him talking, I just went blank and just unfollowed the person that was playing it and kept it pushing. That's how easy it is for me when it comes down to a rap. Anybody can co-sign that. You know, if you look back, I always mention the guy Samad, Little Samad, you know, and I cut him off. And we was very, very close friends. And there was a lot of individuals, certain questions. I was a little immature at that time when it came down to certain questions about rats. It was like there was no type of leeway, and still there is no leeway. If I find someone or anybody that I kick it with, love, honor, associate, or anything, I usually just never, ever, ever, ever speak to that person again. But it's been very few for the past 10 years since I've been home, close to 10 years. It's been beautiful because I made sure that I only associated with dudes that it was evident that honor was in their heart. See, there is no reward for you not telling. It's what's expected out of you once you become an individual that's a part of the streets. Now, hear this. Once you out of that situation and you're not into crime no more after you come home, I'm hoping and praying that because you didn't tell, because you didn't get any leniency, you came home in a matter of understanding that there is no honor in the streets, and you can go ahead and kind of lead some positivity. The reason why I'm speaking on this is because no matter what you hear out of Kingearner's mouth, the goal is to keep the community safe. The goal isn't for Kingearner to ever expose anyone. I hate hearing that word because there's so many dudes that expose women on Instagram and different social media that it, you know, when you say expose, it kind of mixes me up in the wrong crowd. So anybody that honors the Honor Your Life campaign has to understand that Kingearner is only restoring the honor, because had I not restored the honor in a lot of different situations, you guys would still be amongst these rats. I don't care if you like the way I'm going about it or how I'm carrying it. I was on a block with a lot of different guys that were rats that was down FDC. They knew how I carried it face to face, and it was always stay out of his face. So at the end of the day, my goal is to just have a youngin' see that that's not the game. Along with telling, there's killing, there's deceit. Betrayal was just one of the names that I have when it comes to mind about the streets at this time. And you'll find these rats, they'll sneak around an individual. They'll get close. They'll try to hand to hand, what I mean by that, be by that person's side in order to seem cool. And you'll fall into it. You'll fall all into it. My mindset has gotten stronger over the years, where at the time it would be me cussing and yelling and speaking of these rats in such a trifling manner. But I don't do that now because I know that I'm strong enough and capable of allowing individuals to know in a calm manner. These guys are still out here, and what they're doing is they're helping the feds complete entrapment. That's what they're doing. They're helping them lock people up based off of what money or what possession of cash or some type of materialistic thing that they have. That's so sad in a community that still has poverty, where ex-felons can't even get a job barely. We have to slave almost in order to make some money. And a lot of us are very intelligent. I want to let you guys understand and know that I will refuse to ever be a part of their system again because of their rats. They will trick you out of your spot. They come with all the glitter. They come with all the gold. They talk all the Willie-O, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, bang, bang stories. But come to find out, they were witness to all of these things. And that their goal is to watch you, get some money off of you though first. Watch you lose because they're going to tell on you. They don't care about it. And it's sad that they try to act tough. They try to play rough. They try to play like they're Sammy the Bull. But at the end of the day, don't they understand that their toughness, their quote unquote supposed to be, used to be honor is all gone? No one honors it at all. And when I say no one honors it at all. You can talk how you want, and you got to understand that I know majority of these guys are kittens, and what's going on, they've been allowed to do this. And they're looking at me right now like they hate my guts because at the end of the day, guess what? It's going to be harder for them to get it off. This is where the crime stops. This is where recycled crime stop on both ends. This is where recycled crime A begins to be admonished, and people are being understanding that this section of the Honor Your Life campaign gives the people the understanding that there are individuals that are setting them up. There are individuals that's locking them up, getting them killed, doing things to them based off of wires. Based off of them connecting with the police. You know what that does? That's going to back up every youngin' to understanding that I have to try that job. I have to go in that direction. If I don't go in that direction, or if I don't get that job, I'm going to miss out. And they will miss out. They're going to miss out on taxes every year. While everybody receiving their taxes, they're going to be trying to figure out how they can get some money or how they can keep a illegal hustle going on. But I'm telling them now, face to face, there is no way that it's going to continue. It's going to begin to stop because the rats are putting you guys out there every day. The police is loving it. They're honoring it to the T. They're saying to themselves that we got one of the best honorable things going on, where the same ones that are selling drugs are the same ones that are locking each other up. How dishonorable is that? And how honorable do they feel that they have gotten control of the system? You guys were supposed to been let it go. If some of my old heads would have let it go back then, I would have known to be able to go in a direction of selling something legal. It's all the same account. It's just about your hustle. That's why a hustler can be a legal or illegal individual. But at the same time, there are guys like Suge Knight that individuals are looking up to and saying, I'm next to tell. We got to stop it here. You won't be respected. You won't be loved anymore. No one and everyone, Kingearner authorized everyone to leave you rats alone. Do not touch none of them physically at all. You know how you kill them? With success. You kill them with success. Let them see your growth. Let them see that if they call your phone and they just came home, they can't get a connect to another real nigga, because at the end of the day, there is no drug selling going on anymore. Let them understand that you took time out to make sure that you started your own grind, your own hustle. Let them understand that Kingearner gave you something more powerful than that. And that was your inner self, that you can be just as strong and powerful as the next individual that is what? Doing something that is just as positive as you is doing. Huh? Not negative. You can come over in a positive lane and take that aggression and that strength and give it in a positive lane, and you'll be better than the Michael Jordan. You will be an individual that got some understanding of what's next to do with your life and your goals. And once you start accomplishing them goals and your family's saying it's going, guess what? You can create that 1988 Coke money, but it'll be legally though. How about that? You got it running in like 88, and a little bit of 98. Because it was jumping a little bit then still. It was still some of it left. Now it's all gone, and it's only one thing for you to do to keep your family alive is grab your own talent from within. Grab your own strength from within. No matter what it is, as long as it's legal, you can get it off. And guess what? You can catch a big earn off of it. But if you sit back and you relax and you think just because you picked up a free half a joint that was fronted to you and you're able to get it at a certain number and still get it off, and you think that that person that you're going to meet isn't subjected to be a rat, you're losing your mind. You're selling to the police. Get some fear. Get some understanding. You're selling to the police. The whole thing is rigged up. It is a delusion. It's never personal. It's always the understanding of the youth. When you see me and you want to fight, shoot, or just say hello or whatever, make sure you understand that Kingearner is going all of the way just for the youth. Because some people take it too lightly. Just for the youth, yeah. I'm that sacrificial lion, not that sacrificial lamb. We're past that. I'm the sacrificial lion. I'm able to take on anything, and I've already have taken on everything. And my goal is to continue to do it my way. Many there are that are doing it their way. And I'm not mad at nobody. I just got my own lane. And I'm in that lane. And I just beg for people to leave Kingearner alone. Please. Please leave me alone. You know why? I'm having fun in my lane. First time in years I actually smiled and meant it. You know? So my goal is that I lost a lot. I lost my whole immediate family. I gotta come here to get it sometime a peace of mind. And every man understands that. But for the most part, I'm a man that has gotten an understanding of what family means. I got that understanding from being such an evil individual at one time in life, period, to everyone. Whether it was men, women, or anyone. My mentality was, you're no good for me, and I have no way of letting you in my space. But now I've gotten an understanding of what that little space that is violated means. It means that it's your wife saving you from going to jail. It's your wife giving you that understanding that that guy right there is not for you. And it's up to you to take heed or say, oh man, I ain't going for none of that. I ain't going for none of that. If a chick, man, she don't run my life, no. But she gives you the best decisions and the best honor. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The goal is to get some understanding amongst everyone. There will be no cowards, no idiots, no suckers, but there will be nobody who will violate the law neither. That's a part of the Honor Your Life campaign. We are so strong that our mentalities will never, ever, ever consist of us being against anything that has to do with keeping our community clean. But we will never, ever be a part of turning over anyone to the police. We don't care who it is. We'll take it in our own hands in a positive way before we ever make amends as to give up a brother or a friend or a neighbor or whoever. The goal is to police ourselves, to help ourselves come up. If you can't do that, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. The main reason why you're going to lose is we can't buck against the law, but we can allow the law to know that this is our law. And what goes on amongst us stays amongst us. This is a society of pure honor. This is a society that teaches to go against the system, but this is a society that teaches to go legally against the system, lawfully through the book. Everything is through the book. From the Islam down to the campaign, this is what's the book. We have no goal of becoming a gang. We have no goal of becoming individuals that ever stand on anything negative. But we want for people to stay out of our way and let us do our job of what we're doing. We don't want anyone in our way of doing our job. We will defend to the extreme possibilities if so, because our honor intact. And guess what? The society will teach the youth as an example in action. See, we can look at the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Umar radiallahu anhu, or other good men, Marcus Garvey, George Jackson, and say, this is what the goal is for our children to be, physically and mentally. Although we have other great names, but them great names were caught up into negativity. We have those Larry Hoovers that was caught up into negativity, but at an old age realized and gave back some positivity. Those are things to respect and always honor, because anyone that has asked for forgiveness will get it, because that's what the law got. But we will leave it up to the law to sort the rats out and the homosexuals and the other things that got to do with dishonor. My goal is to mentally get us all back to gear. Now we're starting, we're in the car, we're driving. What gear do we go next? What's the step? What's the move? Because as a leader, I need answers. I don't need talk. Honor is the action to loyalty. If you understand the Honor Your Life campaign, you know. That's the slogan. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Stay focused. This is not just a show. This will be a huge podcast. I'm allowing you to know now. Everything's going into it. Kingearner live and direct.